Hello viewers, we have been discussing MCQ for MA in English entrance test, and this is the fourth video in a series that I have been running for some days. Okay, and in today's video we will try to know more about the MCQs and what kinds of questions are asked in uh, MA in English test, especially central and state universities. And let's begin the MCQ. So today's first MCQ is, let's read the question. Geniuses of countless nations have told their love for generations, till all their memorable phrases are common as golden road or daisies. So these are lines taken from maybe poetry, maybe drama, maybe essay, maybe autobiography. We don't know, right? But if you don't know, then it will be difficult for you to answer. But still, you have to apply that elimination method in the option given below. So let's try it. The above lines are written in number one, tetrasyllabic couplet. Tetrasyllabic couplet. So this is a kind of poetic form genre. So if you don't know about it, then please go through Google, type this, then all things will come out in detail. Number second, decasyllabic couplet. These two, if you don't know, go through it. Number three, pentasyllabic couplet. Then two, if you don't know, go through it. Number four, octosyllabic. So these all are related to couplet and poetry. So here, if you don't know, then you don't know. That's why I request you in each of my video that you have to know about the poetic genres, poetic forms, and various kinds of meters, couplets of a poem. So let's now try to find out the answer. So the correct answer is octosyllabic couplet. Okay, so this line or the above lines, these lines are written in octosyllabic couplet. Clear? These kind of questions are frequently asked. That's why you will, or you can also expect this kind of question in your upcoming entrance test. So be prepared for it also. Let's go on. Number 22. So this kind of question we have already done, but this will be our another question. Match the literary works in list 1 with their authors in list 2 and choose the correct answer from the given quotes. List 1 is saying pale fire, okay, and list 2 is means in list there are two lists, list 1 and list 2. So in list 1, A is given as pale fire. In list 2, number one is given as Thomas Hardy, and list 1 B, The Sound and the Fury, and list 2, Somerset Maugham. C, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead. It is in 3, it is written as William Faulkner, and D, Under the Greenwood Tree, and 4 is given as Tom Stoppard. E, Of Cakes, and L, number 5, list 2 is given as Vladimir Nabokov. So, if you have any idea, then before revealing the answer from my side, you can give the answer in the comment box. Then you can check whether it is correct or not. So if you think that if this kind of question will come, then what if I cannot do it correctly? So to avoid that kind of scenario and scene, what you have to do is you have to make notes, or you have to study about major novelists of English, major dramatists, major poets, and their major works that I mention in all my videos, especially in the English literary history videos. There too, I have said it many times. So if you have not gone through the English literary history, then it is the right time to go through it. Apart from studying about your syllabus facts. Okay. So now, without further delay, let's try to know the correct one. So here many options are given, and the correct options is number 3, not 3. B3, C4. Yes, number 3 is correct answer. That means A5. A5 means Pale Fire is written by Vladimir Nabokov. Then B3. B3 means The Sound and Fury. Fury, it is written by uh, B3. Is it the correct one? Yes. It is written by Somerset Maugham. The Sound and the Fury, it is not written by Somerset Maugham. Sorry. It is written by William Faulkner. I'm sorry for that. And then D1E2. D1 Under the Greenwood Tree, it is written by Thomas Hardy. And Of Cakes and L, it is written by Somerset Maugham. Okay, clear? Then 23 question. Number 23 is saying, this was written to be recited rather than acted, but to English playwrights who thought these tragedies had been intended for the stage, they provided the model for an unorganized five-act play with a complex plot and elaborately formal style of dialogue. So which one will be the correct one in the that blank? Revenge tragedy, cynical tragedy, tragicomedy, domestic tragedy. So these all are form of tragedy or drama. So if you don't know about drama, as I have already mentioned many times, please go through the many forms of drama. And the correct answer will be cynical tragedy. Number 24, anthropomorphism. So pronunciation may not be satisfactory. I can understand that, and I'm sorry for that. And anthropomorphism, what is it? Okay, so you have to now find out. Number A is saying the shaping of something in material form or terms. Number B, the attribution of human characteristics to non-human creatures and beings. Number C, a way of expressing the grief on the occasion of the death of person. Number D, both A and B. So these kind of questions are pretty tough. If you know, then you know. If you don't know, then you don't know. You cannot put any kind of imaginary or creative idea here. So the correct answer is number 1. Sorry, not number 1. 2B. The attribution of human characteristics to non-human creatures and beings. It is called anthropomorphism. Number 25. Which among the following statements is not true about new critics? There are many options given. Number 1 is saying their function is to analyze, interpret, and evaluate a work of art. Number 2 is saying they are anti-impressionistic. Number 3, they oppose both to historical and comparative method of criticism. Number 4, their approach is dogmatic and narrow. This is the same thing. If you know, then you know. So this has come from new critic. So you have to also prepared from criticism part, okay, literary criticism part and literary theory part. There are too many questions will be asked and formed. So you have to prepare for that also. You have to prepare for that. The correct answer will be according to new criticism. This what do you say? What do you call it? Yes, 4. Number 4 option will be correct. That new criticism is also related to means their approach is also dogmatic and narrow. Clear? Now, number 26, Lolita. This is a book, maybe novel, I don't know. I have forgotten. Lolita was ranked 4th in the list of Modern Library 100 Best Novels in 2007. The writer of the novel is, so who had written this work? So this kind of answer to if you know, then you know. But you there are some room for what do you call it? Elimination. Let's try to know. 4 options are given. So all 4 options are from Russia. Alexander Pushkin, this is 2 from Russia. Vladimir Nabokov, Mikhail Bulgakov, Nikolai Gogol. It is not Gogoi. Oh, okay. If he is Gogoi, that means he is from Assam. So it is not Gogoi. Gogoi, it looks like Gogoi, but it is Gogol, if I'm not wrong. So correct answer is what, according to you? Correct answer is Vladimir Nabokov. Number 27. Which of the following plays of Shakespeare does not contain any Shakespearean sonnet? So Shakespearean sonnet, it is also a part of poetic genre, and I have already told you, you have to know about the prominent writers of English, whether he is poet, dramatist, novelist, doesn't matter. You have to go through it, and you have to make a note, and you have to also do your deep research and study. So which one will be the correct one? Number one is saying Romeo and Juliet. Number two is saying Henry V. Number three is saying Love's Labour Lost. Number four, Troilus and Cressida. All four are related to William Shakespeare, means he had composed this work. So the correct answer is Troilus and Cressida. So Troilus and Cressida, in this place, Shakespeare has not used any Shakespearean sonnet. Number 28, which of the following statements are correct in context to Surrealism? Choose from the quotes given below. So before moving on to this question, I would like to reiterate one thing that I have been reiterating, and that is you have to also study about the literary movements of English literature. There are countless, numerous literary movements, but you don't have to read all. But one thing what you have to do is you have to study and prepare about the major literary movements that is remarkable, noteworthy. Okay, so number A is saying it was originally a French movement. Number B is saying it was influenced by Surrealist painting that uses surprising images and transitions to play off of formal expectations and depict the unconscious rather than conscious mind. Number C is saying the term Surrealism is said to have been coined by, this name is very tough to pronounce, but I will try. And if it is not, if it is, it will be, means there will be some kind of what do you call it? There will be room for mistake, and I understand that, and you have to ignore it, but you have to improve by yourself. So it is coined by Guillaume Apollinary as early as 1917. And number D is saying Surrealists expressed their rejection of capitalism in artistic expression that appeared for reject logic and embrace chaos and irrationality. So which one is correct one? Number A and D, A, C and D, B and D, and A, B and C. So correct one is all are correct. Not all are correct. A, B and C are correct related to Surrealism. So it is also related to literary movement. Number 29, it is saying this had an influence on innovative literary, artistic, and intellectual developments in the 2 decades after the First World War. The members of this group opposed the narrow post-Victorian restrictions in both the arts and morality. So what will be in the this? Lake poets, Bloomsbury group, Cavalier poets, metaphysics poets. So if you don't know what is Lake poet, you have to know Bloomsbury group, you have to know Cavalier poets, metaphysical poets. These all are group of poets. Okay, and you have to also know about these kinds of group of poets, and that you will get it on Google. So check it out. And apart from that, whatever you have got here now from 1 to 4, this all thing you have to know. Please go through it. Many questions will, or many questions can come. So you have to be prepared. So what will be the correct answer? Answer is Bloomsbury group. Okay. 30. Sadat Manto was charged for obscenity for writing. Sadat Hassan Manto, if you are from Dibrugarh and Guwahati University, then you have heard his name, right? Sadat Hassan Manto. And actually he was charged for obscenity and many other things during his lifespan or time. So in which work he was charged for obscenity? We have to now find out. Number A is saying Thanda Ghost. Number B, Angare. Number C, Lihaf. Both A and C. D is saying. So according to me, it is maybe 3C. No, I was completely wrong. Correct one is Thanda Ghost. Clear? Okay, the next is saying, oh, death in life, the days that are no more. Identify the figure of speech used in this extract. Figure of speech, it is a part of literary devices or figure of speech in literature. So these all things you have to know. Please go through it. So, oh, death in life, the days that are no more, we have to find out which figure of speech is used in these lines. Number one is saying simile. Number two is saying oxymoron. Number three is saying antithesis. Number four is saying paradox. So, which one will be the correct one according to you? Answer is oxymoron. Number 32, which of the following statements is true about Chicago School? You have to find out. It was a reaction to new criticism. Number 2 is saying it valued the structure or form of literary works as a whole. Number 6 is saying it was interested in plot and design of literary work as a whole. Number 4 is saying all of these are correct. So which one will be the correct one? Answer is all of these. These all are correct. Okay. So if you don't know about it, what is new criticism, please go through it. And I have already told you, and I will again repeat it. You have to know about the major literary criticism, major literary theory. Go through it, or you will repent later. Okay, let's go on. Then we have got another question, and that is saying, which feminist writer created Judith Shakespeare, the imaginary sister of William Shakespeare, to advance her arguments of gender inequality? So which one will be the correct one? Judith Butler, Stephen Greenblatt, Virginia Woolf, and Simone de Beauvoir. So Simone de Beauvoir, if I'm not wrong. If I'm wrong, then I'm extremely sorry for that. Improve your pronunciation, and I have been improving it. Okay, so the correct answer will be Virginia Woolf. If you don't know who is she, you have to know. Please go to his life and works. Not he, her. Then 34. Chaucer's general prologue to Canterbury Tales is written in the form of A/N. So in my video of English literary history, I have mentioned many times that if you don't know who about the Canterbury Tales, then you will miss many questions in the exam. You have seen now here, these kind of questions are asked related to Canterbury Tales. So here option is epic satire, medieval state satire, romantic comedy, medieval romance. So which one will be the correct one? Answer is medieval state satire. Number 35, Dash is the author of Persepolis. It is a coming of age visual memoir documenting childhood of a little girl growing up in Iran during the Islamic Revolution. So option are Marjane Satrapi, Azhar Nafisi, Fatima Mernisi, Sabah Mahmood. So which one is correct one? Answer is Marjani Satrapi. Okay, so questions are tough. Many questions are also asked from our Asia, Europe, Africa, America, South America, North America. Means from every continent where English literature is produced, many questions are asked. Okay, number 36. Which of the following texts deals with the life of Anjum, a hijra from the old Delhi? So if you don't know this, then it is condemnable if you are a follower of my videos. So number one is saying Me, Lakshmi, Me Hijra by Lakshmi. Number two, The Truth About Me, a Hijra life story by A. Rebati. Number three, The Ministry of Atmos Happiness by Arundhati Roy. Number D, Delhi by Khushwant Singh. So correct answer will be The Ministry of Atmos Happiness by Arundhati Roy. Number 37, read the following and answer the question. So let's read it first. It's a bit long. Very long it is. It is a poetic line. Okay, let me read it fast. Remember me when I'm gone away, gone far away into the silent land, when you can no more hold me by the hand, nor I half turn to go yet turning stay. Remember me when no more day by day. You tell me of your future that you plan. Only remember me, you understand. It will be late to counsel then or pray. Yet if you should forget me for a while, and afterwards remember to do not grieve for if the darkness and corruption leave a vestige of the thoughts that once I had, better by far you should forget and smile then that you should remember and be sad. What kind of poem does the above line represent? So these kind of questions will be there. Be prepared. So number one is saying satire, two is saying sonnet, number three is saying villainy, number four is saying diaries. So correct answer is sonnet. So this is sonnet because how many lines are here? Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 14. Okay, you can pause and count. I don't have time. Let's move on. Number 38 is saying, read the following and answer the question. And now too soon for us the circling hours this dreaded time has compassed, wherein we must bride the stroke of that long threatened wind. Which kind of rhetoric does the above line represents? Three lines are given. Now we have to find out which kind of rhetoric does the above line represent. So what is rhetoric? If you don't know, then you cannot answer this question. So first go through it, then come back into this video. Answer are given like this: logos, pathos, keros, and ethos. If you don't know what are these are the related to rhetoric. Please go through it. So correct answer is keros. Okay, 39 is saying, read the following and answer the question. Dawn in New York has four pillars of muck and a hurricane of black pigeons splashing in the putrid waters. Dawn in New York mourns on the immense staircases, searching between the corners for spikenards of depicted anguish. Which literary movements does the above lines depict? Number one saying surrealism. Number second is saying imagism. Number three is saying vorticism. Number four is saying futurism. So correct answer is surrealism. Clear? Okay, number 40. When dash apostrophe s plays are sequenced in time, they are also revealed that his outlook might have changed, providing a spiritual biography along this line. So this is, look, here a sentence is given. An early period of high tragedy, in the bracket it is mentioned as Medea Hippolytus. It is maybe related to classical Greek tragedy or drama, followed by a patriotic period at the outset of the Peloponnesian War, children of Heracles the suppliants. Thereafter, a middle period of disillusionment at the senselessness of war. Hecuba, the Trojan women. We then discover an escapist period with a focus on romantic intrigue. In the bracket, it is given Ion, Iphigenia in Tauris, Helen, and a final period of tragic despair. Orestes, Phoenician women, the batches. So the questions will be pretty longer, but you have to have that passion to read the question. Then you have to also wisely answer it without losing your temper. So, who is being talking about in the above lines? Number one is Aristotle. Number second is saying Euripides, Aeschylus, Racine or Racine. I don't know. Correct answer is Euripides. Okay. So another question is, which of the following is an example of dystopia? If you don't know what is dystopia, you have to know it is a kind of novel genre. Okay, dystopia, which of the following is an example of dystopia? Number one is saying the Castle of Otranto. Number saying two is saying News from Nowhere. Number C is saying The Handmaid's Tale. Number four is saying Murder in the Cathedral. So correct answer is The Handmaid's Tale. Number 42, who among the following is a theorist of memory, history, and forgetting? So if you know, then you know. Number one is saying Alan Tate. Number two is saying Antonio Gramsci. Number three is saying Arjun Appadurai. Number four is saying Paul Ricoeur. Correct answer is Paul Ricoeur. Number 43, Antonin Artaud's plays deal in. Number one is saying cruelty. Number two is saying nominalism. Number three is saying vendetta. Number four is saying stoicism. The correct answer is cruelty. Number 44 is saying the author of No Full Stops in India is number one, Asad Zaidi. Number two, William Dalrymple. Number three, Mark Tully. Number four, Thomas Babington Macaulay. The correct answer is Mark Tully. He has written this work called No Full Stop. Number 45 is saying Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. It is an example of, number one is saying portmanteau novel. Number two, crime thriller. Number three, gothic fiction. Number four, science fiction. The correct answer is crime thriller. Number 46, it will be a little bit longer, so I will not read it in this video. In our upcoming video, I will try to edit. And till 45 done today. Thank you so much for watching the video. Bye bye.